Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Today I'm going to bring you a homemaking video, and we're going to discuss minimizing or decluttering, depending on what you want to call it. Now, I know there's some extreme versions of being minimalist, and then there's more like the minimal mom. I'll link her channel below, okay, because that's where I got some advice from that really helped. And she was talking about decluttering and things. Sometimes I get nervous about it because I'm thinking, what if I'm going to use that again in the future, you know? And the idea of not having options is really scary to me. So she had this idea that you just pack it up like you're moving, and then if you decide that you need it again, it's just in a box in your garage, in your shed, in your basement, wherever you put it. And I really like that idea. So that way I can put everything to the side and we can do like a trial run of, are 10 cups really enough? And then if it's not, I can go right back into it. Or if we decide to have like a party and I want to use real cups instead of disposable cups, then I'll have that in the box in the garage or out in my shed. So I went ahead and did that, and I decluttered down to 10 cups, and we have 4 to-go cups for coffee or water or tea. And then for our plates, we decluttered all the way down to just 10 plates. There's 5 in our family, and we usually have 2 guests every week. And that's something I recommend that you consider when you're trying to determine a number for your family. Think about how many people you already have, how many people visit regularly, and then in my case, I kept a few things that are plastic because sometimes we have small children come over, some of my friends have small kids and things like that. So I wanted to have something plastic that wouldn't break whenever they come visit. Okay, so this is what it looks like where we keep our cups now. It is really nice and decluttered, and I love it. It's so much easier when my daughter and I are doing dishes to put them away, to open it up to see where it's at, and it's just really nice. We love it. Over here you can see where we have our plates, where we have our coffee cups, and up at the very top, that is our cooling racks, the cake lifter, and the cookie sheets that are made out of silicone. One little hack that I used to keep our glasses down to such a small number was to have them all mismatched. So all of them are different. All the coffee cups are different, every drinking glass is different, everything. So that way when we get up in the morning, we pick a glass and then we keep that glass all day long. Another friend I want to tell you about is Lydia Sin. Now, I started decluttering right before Hurricane Michael. Then when Hurricane Michael came through, I kind of put everything on the back burner for a little while. Now that it's all over with and we've got our yard cleaned up, I'm going back to declutter, and all of the best quality stuff I'm going to be donating to families that have been victims far worse than we were, and help them replace their stuff. So we have a box of clothes that my boys outgrew that we're going to be donating here shortly, and I'm just going to keep going through all of our stuff and doing the same method, you know, pack it away for a little bit. If I don't go back in it, then I probably don't need it, so then I can go donate that to somebody else as well. And then today, Lydia Sin posted a video, and I watch her channel quite often as well, and she was talking about a blogger that she follows. I think her name is Andrea Decker, if I got that right. I don't read that blog. I definitely want to go check it out now. But Lydia was talking about decluttering her home one room at a time for one whole week. And so she said, hey, why don't y'all join me on this? And I was like, well, I was already doing it anyway, so why not see if I can keep up with Lydia and declutter. Now, she's got 7 rooms in her house, and one of her rooms is like an L shape, kind of open concept. One of mine is too. At the very front of our house, when you walk in, there's like an open space. It's not really an entryway either though. And that's kind of like the family office area where all the kids' books go for school. I put all my books over there and stuff, but my husband has his own office in the back of the house. So that one is ours. And then right around the L-shaped corner of that is our dining room. So I'm going to count that as one room. So I have 7 rooms if you don't count my bathrooms. And my laundry room is kind of like my garage right now. I'm hoping one day we'll be able to close that in and kind of make it like extra part of the house, and it won't have to be out in the garage, you know, because that's not fun. There's spiders out there. So if you're afraid of minimizing, don't be. There's a verse in the Bible in Song of Solomon that says it's the little foxes that spoil the vines. And if you think about it, it is those little things in life that really kind of grate on your nerves. And if you've been married of any kind, if you've been a parent, then you know that it really is the little things. Sometimes I feel bad because I can't give like huge things to my kids, and then we'll be spending time together. Like right now, Dunkin' Donuts has given us coupons. Every Monday we can get 2 free drinks. And so I take one kid over there with me and we spend that morning together and have some time together. And it really is just those little things. They're inexpensive, but they mean a lot to you and they mean a lot to your kids. And that's what they're going to remember when they're older. And that's what you're going to remember when they're out of your house. So think about the little things. You don't want to have all of the little things accumulating in your house that are going to steal your joy and make it to where you don't enjoy being a homemaker because everywhere you look, there's a mess. So let's try to bring joy back into our home and get all the clutter out. There's another verse in Proverbs that talks about how it's better to have just a little bit and happiness in the house and contentment between all the members of the home than it is to have nice things, stall dogs, and lots of stuff everywhere, and then have hatred and strife within the family members of the home. So if you notice that you look around the room and you see clutter everywhere and it makes you feel stressed, then those little foxes are creeping into your home and they're stealing your joyful feeling of homemaking, and you need to get that under control. And so I noticed that in my house. I was starting to look around and just be overwhelmed with having to put up 15 cups, 20 cups at a time, and trying to keep up with all the dishes. It was so overwhelming, especially when everybody was getting a new cup every meal. So there's 5 of us, that's 15 cups a day that I was washing and trying to stay on top of, and it's really, really eased the way everybody feels about maintaining the kitchen. So I urge you to check out Minimal Mom and Lydia Sin, and I'll link them below. And I encourage you to also take control of your clutter and try to have a more stress-free day. I want to thank you for coming and watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so you can see when I put new content up. Thanks. See you later. Bye.